to talk to you about a new live streaming app, and it's called Haps. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to hop over to Haps, and I'm going to give you a code so that you can sign up. All right. So let me, in fact, I have my other phone here. Hi, Peter. How are you? And I'm going to type that code in because I want you to be able to take advantage of this app. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in 1 second. Let me just get this commenting together here. Well, I'll just say it because most of you guys know when I give out a link, it's Eileen.link/HAPS, HAPPS. And this is actually my first time using it from mobile. I did a couple of live streams this weekend, but I was using my desktop. So let me tell you a little bit about the app. HAPS offers free world-class broadcasting tools, a community eager to collaborate, and a simple way for viewers to support creators financially. And you can go on this app, as I mentioned. Oh, hello, Epididio. And Kate is here. Good morning. I'll hop back over to Haps. Kate, you can watch on either YouTube or Haps. Either way, it doesn't matter. And I'm just so happy that you were able to join this morning. And, you know, you're one of my special people. So I had already messaged you about that. Kate is here. Yeah, because Kate, I know that your content will be a good fit for this platform. Now, let me tell you about my experience so far with HAPS. And the folks that are already on HAPS, please bear with me because you already know some of this. And sometimes when I hear about a new live streaming app, because you guys know I love the live stream and I'll try all the apps that I can get my hands on. But a lot of times the folks that are on the app may not have the kind of content that I'm interested in. And a lot of you guys, as DJ Strict is here too, and Richard. Hey, guys, I want you to go over to the HAPS app, and it's going to be Eileen.link/HAPS. Eileen.link/HAPS. Let's see if I can type that in now. You know what? If I type it in here, I don't think you'll see it on the YouTube side. That's okay, though. I'm going to type it in anyway. Eileen.link/HAPS. And that's 2 P's. And like I was saying, the demographic here on this app is a little bit more serious, a little bit more focused on news and presenting unbiased points of view on things. Now today, like I said, bear with me, I'm really talking about the app. But yesterday, I'm so proud of myself. I put together a news format program where I talked about my favorite topic, digital media news. So I was going through podcasting news and YouTube news and live streaming news and just general content creator tips and news that you would be interested in. And this morning, I saw that the app had an update. Hey, Pandy, how are you? Thanks for being on the YouTube side. But like I said, if you want to come over to HAPS, come on over. Let me see. You know what? I want you to just take a look at the screen. I'm over on the YouTube side now. And I'm going to type that link over here in the YouTube side, which makes more sense. Okay. And it's Eileen. You know, you have to put the HTTPS. That's what's taking so long. .link/HAPS, HAPPS. All right. And it didn't look like they tried to autocorrect me or anything. And I love Richard says, what's happening? Now, if you were over on the HAPS side, I would be able to put your comment up on screen, but I don't know if I can do that from mobile. I was able to do that from my desktop, but on mobile, I guess some of the features are still watered down. But this morning they updated the app and they integrated landscape from the mobile app. So I was super happy about that. And not that I don't like vertical video and all that, but it's just that the longer I did HAPS and it worked. Oh, great, Richard. The longer I'm on a stream, I tend to like having more real estate up on the screen. So .haps. Yes. You can click that link that I put in the comment there. Eileen.link/haps. And hopefully that'll bring you over here, Richard. I know you would like this platform as well. And it's really great for journalists and being out and about. I watched some amazing programming the other day where there was a protest, and I can't remember the fellow's name, but he was literally being an unbiased reporter because I didn't see any other news stations there. And hey, Rosa, how are you? Yes, something new to play with, Eric. Yes, yes. Be sure to check that link there. And he went right over to some of the protesters. And like I said, there was no other newscasters there. And he got candid feedback from one of the protesters. And he showed how they were all lined up. And they were also, they had a banner there for one of their comrades who had been killed recently. And also, just to give you an idea of the different types of content here, I also watched a fellow who was talking about sports. He was talking about football. Now, those of y'all that know me know that's not really my cup of tea, but I always like to hear a rambunctious conversation, even though it was football. And I know that you guys like football, so. And then one of my favorites is Donna Melanson. She does a global meditation in the morning, 7 a.m. Eastern. She does that meditation. And Richard asked me, am I using closed captioning? Not that I know of. I'm not aware of any closed captioning, and I don't see that here. I do see here, you guys can see up at the top here, I'm looking at it on my phone, that it shows you, my name and where I am. If I were on desktop, I could tap on your comment, only if you're in the HAPS app, not from the YouTube side. And Rosa, hola, hola. I'm so glad you're here today, my dear. Thank you for coming. And I see someone has given me a tip. Now, that's another thing. You can monetize right away. So, for YouTube, you got to wait until you get all these watch hours and all this stuff. But on this app, people can give you tips like from day one. So Richard can customize his CC. Oh, can customize it. You're talking about the closed captions. It's showing on the screen. Okay, that's interesting because I don't see it, but what all you have to do is tap on the CC button there. So if you're on mobile, because I know most of the time, Richard, you're on mobile. And well, sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't. But if you're on mobile, you'll see the CC up at the top on the YouTube side, and you just tap on it. So that's probably what you did, and it will remember what you did the last time. Although I think sometimes YouTube turns it on when they just feel like turning it on for you. Like they think you might need it, so they turn it on. Because I don't typically, if I'm watching someone live, I don't typically like to see the closed captions because then I get caught up in when it makes a typo and all that stuff. But sometimes I'll be watching you. Okay, you're on a PC. So then since you're on a PC, it's going to be on the bottom next to all of the controls where you could pause and rewind. Well, you can't fast forward because I'm live, but you'll see a cogwheel, and registration doesn't work. What happened, Eric? I'm not sure. You got to give me a little bit more details. Mine's worked right away. I just had to, you do have to confirm with your email. Once you sign up and give them your email, you do need to go over to your email. And Kate, she signed up this morning because I just told Kate, and she was here earlier. I just told her about it this morning. She signed up with no problem. So I'm not sure what's going on your side. And I know this is a global platform. So I've seen a few journalists who are from Nigeria and other parts of Africa on here, and you found it and turned it off. Good, Richard. I'm glad, because sometimes you want closed captioning, especially if you have to turn the volume down on something. But then there's other times that you don't want it. So let's see. There is some things that I would like to talk to the developer about, and I am going to be on a call with one of the developers later on today. Now, let me tell you where you can multi-stream to. You can multi-stream to Facebook, Twitter. They kind of treat Twitter and Periscope separately. So Twitter and Periscope and YouTube. And I do understand that Twitch is coming soon. So you would be on this app. So let's just say for right now, you guys who are on the YouTube side, you could be giving me super chats over there. And then I could also be getting tips on the HAP side, or I'm not sure of the exact terminology. Rewards, I think they're called on the HAP side. So, but you won't see that. But I do, there is a, you can see that Peter gave me 10 cents. I'm looking at it from my phone, and right up there, you see at the top where it says HAPS. Remember, this is a free app, so you can't, they have to have their branding there, right? And then it says that I'm 0% of my $20 goal. And I forgot to turn the goal off because I don't normally have a goal, but I think $20 is the default goal if you don't turn that off. And then you see there that Peter gave me the 10 cents. And, my location, I can turn that off. And Rosa said it didn't work for me either. Wow. I wonder if I've got so many people coming over there that it's the app is getting confused. Sorry about that, guys. And I know both of you guys are on Android. So are you doing okay? Richard is doing it from desktop, I believe. Rosa, are you on your mobile or on desktop? Is this app compatible with StreamYard? Actually, it's not. You wouldn't really need StreamYard because, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys about this. You can invite guests on with this app as well. So, and right now, you can invite multiple guests on. It actually says unlimited, but I don't know. I haven't seen anyone have 50 guests on or anything like that. But I guess theoretically, it is unlimited for now. So let's see. Let's get back over to the website and see if I can tell you what else this says. All right. Multicast to unlimited social platforms, because they do have the RTMP, and we all know that the RTMP allows us to connect to, sites like Twitch and other sites. Invite unlimited guests. Enhance your broadcast with graphics, B-roll, upper thirds, pop-up facts, and other on-screen elements. Now, like I said, I think most of those things are for desktop. And this is my first time using the mobile. So if it's here, I don't see where it is. So I'm not going to start pushing things on the screen. All right, but earn money from your viewers through sponsorship and financial awards. Did we mention it's free? Yeah. So they've got a lot of viewers, and then they're using examples of people. And I'm just on the website on my phone, and they've got an example of what the typical broadcaster is like on here. And I think that, especially for those of you who are struggling to get monetized on YouTube, I think this is an additional way that you can still be on YouTube, because like I'm doing now, you can multi-stream from the app and YouTube at the same time. And I know a lot of y'all love Facebook. You can also have it on Facebook. Okay, you're on your iPhone. I'm not sure why it's not working for you, Rosa, but I appreciate you for trying. Thank you. And we'll get that all sorted out. Find out what's going on with that. And if you have, Rosa, or Richard, if you could send me a screenshot of what you do see, you guys both know how to reach me on Messenger, and Rosa, of course, has my email address. If you can send me a screenshot of what you do see. Oh, okay. Richard just subscribed. Eileen, great. So Richard did get in. Yay! Thank you, Richard. Okay, Rosa, maybe that's also the same with you. Just check your email to see if you got the email to confirm who you are and all that stuff. That could be what the issue was, because I see Richard got in because he subscribed to me. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, I don't want to make this a long, because I'm not showing much of the screen, but let's see. I may be able to show you a little bit of what my view looks like. And this is something that I'm definitely going to, no, I'm not going to be able to do that, because it's just a little too complicated for me to do that. I love the multi-screen option. Yeah, I love the multi-stream option too, especially, you can use this and wherever your other main platform is. And like I said, my goal really is to encourage those of you who are on YouTube and haven't got monetized yet, or even if you are monetized, this is still an additional way that you can also, broadcast and get tips on the HAP side. And Dean Reynolds came in too. Yay! Hey, Dean, thank you so much. Thanks for coming over and checking out HAPS. So real quick, let's just do a quick recap before I go, because I'm on break and I've got to get back to work. So HAPS, it's Eileen.link/HAPS, is an application that you can use on your desktop or on your mobile device, and it works on iPhone as well as Android. And it allows you to go live, and it's a platform that is really focused on. Kate says she really appreciates the invite and has subscribed. Thank you so much, Kate. And you can connect your social platforms as well, so that on your profile, all your little social media icons will be there. And Rosa says sent. Okay, great. Thank you for sending over the screenshot. And you can multi-stream to YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, and Facebook. But in addition to that, I heard that Twitch is coming, but you also have the ability to use the RTMP. And if you don't know what that is, don't let the tech, confuse you or be a turnoff for you, because it's really simply just a password. That's really all it is, a URL and a password. Because you may have a certain app that is not like mainstream, like this app isn't mainstream yet. So you would be able to use what they call an RTMP key to stream there as well. So I did that this weekend when I went to go into my Facebook group, and I was on desktop. So it just opens up a lot of possibilities And I love the monetization part of it. And so I've already given some tips, monetary tips to some of the streamers. Like I said, I love that global meditation that happens at 7 a.m. Eastern with Donna. And she's usually right on the home screen, so you would see her. And she also, this morning, she did some yoga. Now, I couldn't do the yoga with her because I wasn't prepared for that. And actually 7 is the time when I start working. But just to have, she was out on the beach this weekend, and just to hear the waves and do your meditation and know that people were coming in from all over the world and we were all meditating together. That was such a beautiful live stream. So, and I am not usually someone who loves to multi-stream. But in this case, I want to make sure I share this app with you because I know that you have this powerful, beautiful message down inside of you. And I want you to know that there's nothing stopping you, nothing holding you back from getting that message out there. And when I say, hello, beautiful people, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man or you're non-binary. I know that you have a beauty inside of you. You want to connect, you want to reach out, and hey, the RJB, you have this powerful message that you want to get out to the world. So I don't want anything stopping you. And, there's even some folks that are like, well, I don't want this particular live stream to go on my main YouTube channel or whatever. Then go ahead and pick up this app, HAPS, because right now it's free and allows you to monetize. And then Zakia, she joined this weekend. Yeah, I'm on my phone this time, Zakia. And they just updated the app. So if you installed the app on your iPhone, go ahead and do the update because they added the landscape streaming capability. Before it was only portrait. And so peace be unto you, sister, and everyone. One of the twins is in the house. Be Love INC. Adorable, adorable twins. And it's coming across great. Thank you so much, Zakia. So with that, guys, I do have to get back. And please, if you're watching this in a replay, please leave your comments. If you have questions, once again, I'll tell you the link is Eileen.link/HAPS. First got an error, then tried again, and it said I had a login already, and now I'm in. Whoop, whoop. Yes, Rosa. But Rosa, you're still on the YouTube side. Can you comment over on the HAP side? Because I see the red next to your name. Yeah, and Rosa, I think you will love this app. Yesterday, and oh, yay! All right, so Kay Moore, hey there from Midtown Manhattan, NYC. This app you will love, the HAPS app. And also I see my girl Antoinette, the Delaware blogger, is in the house. Gosh, y'all gonna make me stay on here a little bit longer. Antoinette, you'll love this app. It's for journalists, and it's I love it that you can monetize your content right away. And I did a news broadcast this weekend, and typically I don't do news. I usually, just do my tutorials and all of that. And I got a high five from Zakia. Thank you for the high five, Zakia. Yeah, so see, I got a little ching chings coins coming in already. And so it's it's a great way to, like I said, to multi-stream. And you can use your phone or you can use it on your desktop. And I like that it has, that I'm from Philly there. And then Cameron came over. Hey, thank you, Cameron. Nice to see you there. And Antoinette, yes, you will love the app. Go to Eileen.link/HAPS. HAPPS. And I actually posted the link in the comments. If you could scroll back or just type it in and go ahead. I wanted to invite you guys to this. I wanted to introduce you to it. Y'all know I don't just, Cameron came over. Thank you, Cameron, and subscribe. I don't just, tell you guys about every app that comes out. The last time I really introduced you guys to an app for live streaming, well, actually, it would have been Prism, the Prism app, which I still love. But prior to that, it would have been StreamYard. And now everybody is on StreamYard. Okay. So this is this other app, because StreamYard can't help you with monetization. All right. I love StreamYard. Don't get me wrong. But when I see an opportunity, all right, when I see an opportunity, and hello there from California, Noam, and it is complex to set up the monetization. It's absolutely not complex at all. It's, in fact, I'm not even sure how, what other steps I need to do, because I haven't really done much of anything. I guess once you reach a certain threshold, then that's probably when they start asking you for more details, like your PayPal or whatever. YouTube on my cell, on the app on my PC. Oh, okay, great. Thank you for sending me whatever message you're seeing, because like I said, I am going to be talking to one of the developers later on, so I can share that with him. And so great, guys. Any questions that you have, like I said, if you're watching this in a replay, go ahead and put your questions down there. And Juan Ricardo gave me a high five. Thank you. Here's your high five back, Juan. As my boy Owen would say. All right, you guys. So this is exciting. It is. I love it when what's special about this app to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. There's not a lot of kids on here, and I don't have anything against kids. I have a grandson. He's only 4 months old, almost 4 months. But you know what I mean. It's just that sometimes it gets like, when you're trying to find something really decent to watch, you got to go through all that stuff. And I don't find that here on this app. I don't know if that's going to change, but in the meantime, I'm going to be here. Sorry, I'm late. What is live streaming from HAPS? I currently live stream with Ecamm. This is a different live streaming app. And I'll do it really quickly, since it be Love INC, and I'm not sure which one of the twins that is there, but I'll tell you really quickly. It is, you know what? I'll read from their, let me read from their, this is what the website looks like. Broadcast like a pro. HAPS offers free, world-class broadcasting tools, a community eager to collaborate, and a simple way for viewers to support creators financially. Okay, so that's the way they describe themselves. So I think that's the best way for me to explain it to you, my dear. Okay, so with that, guys, I'm going to run, and you guys know what I always say. Stay beautiful.